What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the very first official episode of the Minecraft Manual. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I am Kuya. I'm everybody's big brother. Appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I do hope y'all are having an absolutely brotastic day. Today we are jumping straight into it. As you can see here, as promised last episode, we are starting completely fresh the Minecraft Manual. Full survival. I will allow cheats on. That just helps me with a lot of behind the scenes things. Don't worry, I will not be cheating in stacks of diamonds or any resource or anything like that. This is just for things like fire tick and things that will help improve the videos. I am a survival player, so there we go. Let's jump into this brand new world. All right, here on the very first episode, I want to cover what we need to do on like day one of Minecraft. As soon as you jump into survival Minecraft, what should you do? Where should you go? And things like that. I didn't know the first thing when I first started playing Minecraft. I didn't know how to punch a tree. I honestly didn't know anything. I kid you not, I had to look up videos and things. I found Paul Soares Jr., How to Survive and Thrive. It's a little outdated now. I love the series, love Paul Soares Jr., great content creator, but that series is a little outdated. We need to get some updated things out, an updated manual, if you will, for the interwebs. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is punch a tree. Now, like I said, we are going to teach you what to do and hopefully a few things that you're not supposed to do on day one of Minecraft. Now, a Minecraft day, the actual daytime when the sun is up, it lasts about 10 minutes. You got dusk and dawn, which are about a minute and a half-ish, somewhere in there, and then nighttime is like roughly 7-8 minutes. So you don't have a whole lot of time, so you're going to want to punch the tree as quickly as possible. Now, we could make some tools that would increase the amount of speed we need this, but honestly, for right now, this will be fine. As you can see, the leaves are going to stay up. They will decay, and from the oak tree, which we got here, we will end up getting apples, sticks, and saplings from it. So you can see there we got a sapling. I'm just going to go ahead and replant, and we're not going to worry about the rest of this for the moment. We're going to move on over here and worry about a few other things. The main things you're going to want for day number one are, oh hey, there's a dolphin. Logs. You definitely want to get you some logs as quickly as possible. That's usually the first thing you want to do. But then you're going to want to focus on some food. You're going to want to focus on finding a nice little place to shelter down. So basically your human necessities. Food, shelter, things like that. So I did find some sugar cane here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I don't necessarily need it right now, but we're going to do that. So we're just swimming around. If you did not know, after the aquatic update, I believe that was 1.15, when you're in the water, you can actually swim by double tapping W like you would to run, or pressing left control, I believe. We got Dolphin's Grace there. We'll get into all that in due time. We're not too worried about it right now, but we got to make sure we watch those air bubbles down below, or just above our hotbar, because if they get down to the bottom, we're going to start hurting, and that's not pleasant. So I would advise not running. I'm very used to playing late game, where I've got everything I need and things, but early game, you don't really want to run. You don't want to jump too much. You don't want to take damage like I did, because what that's going to do is that's going to lower your hunger bar, and as your hunger bar lowers, you're not going to be able to run. You're not going to be able to do too much. So here we have some pigs. We have a good amount of pigs. I won't kill that one. That one's got a baby. A little bit of a soft spot. So some easy early game food is breaking the grass. You will get these wheat seeds so we can grow wheat. You can find animals like the pigs, which we are going to take care of. But the first thing you're going to do is take one of those oak logs we got, turn that into planks by opening your inventory, which is E, I think, by default. Put those 4 planks in, and we get ourselves a crafting table. Of course, our crafting table gives us a little bit bigger crafting grid, and we can make everything we need to in Minecraft right here. So we're going to make a few more. And the first thing we're going to make is a wooden sword. I usually don't make a wooden sword. I just wait. But because these pigs are here, we are going to kill them and get ourselves some pork chops. There we go. Raw pork chop. That's the one with the baby. We won't kill that one. Now, something that will help is to... get back here. I'm trying to teach the people stuff, pig. Is to jump. Oh, we can't jump there. Hang on. Wait for it. Jump and hit. And you'll be able to get critical attacks. I don't know if you can do it with... I'm sure you can do it with about anything. But you'll get a critical hit, and that will make it a little bit easier to kill things. So we've got some pork chop now. We got some wheat seeds and another really easy early game food source is actually found here in the ocean. If you got an ocean close to you, you can get some super simple food in the form of that kelp. The kelp, you kind of know the difference. Seagrass is much smaller. You can see it's like grass under the sea. But kelp will grow up nice and tall like this, so we can break it off anywhere. And that will continue to grow and things, so we can break that off. Oh, get back to the surface. Woo. Collect our kelp. And now we can cook this kelp up here in a few minutes and get ourselves some food. It's not a good food source, but it is an easy early game food source. Now that we've taken care of our food, if you find sheep, these fellas, early on, you are in great shape. We're going to go ahead and break that. We're going to jump and attack and attack, and this will give us both wool, or give us raw mutton, some more food, as well as wool. You're going to want at least 3 sheep of the same color. Oh, come here. There we go. If you can get you 3 sheep of the same color, see I've killed 3 white sheep, you get 3 white wool. I can actually now make a bed, and we don't even have to worry about the first night. If you're new to Minecraft, mobs, which are any other quote-unquote living thing in the game, like these sheep or the pigs, hostile mobs, the ones that are mean and will attack you, will show up as soon as it gets dark, and we don't want that. So we now have a bed. I can place this bed down. I can right-click it to set my spawn point. Now, if I die, I will show up back here and things. But I can also sleep through the night and not have to worry about the mean things. So I'm going to break some of this real quick and get a few more wheat seeds. That, and I really like to kind of clear out the area I'm kind of living in. Grass is a good decorative block in certain places. Other places, I don't like it, so we are just kind of clearing out a little bit. Like so. There we go. Now, we need to get ourselves completely geared up with tools. So I'm just going to break a bunch of this here dirt until we get down to stone, which we have. And you can make wooden tools, but I personally don't feel like it's really necessary to. The only real wooden tool you need is a wooden pickaxe, which are 3 planks and 2 sticks. Sticks, again, I think you probably saw it. Sticks are easy to get. You get them from the trees, or just 2 planks will give you 4 sticks. So the sword was 1 stick and 2 planks. So you got to see the handle and the blade. But we need ourselves a pickaxe. So we're going to do a handle and then the blade of the pickaxe there. Make ourselves a wooden pickaxe. And with this wooden pickaxe, we can now mine stone. 1, we mine it quicker, but 2, we get the resource. If we break this with our hands, you can see that it takes quite a while to break. It takes a lot longer to break, and when we finish it, we don't get it. So that there is a tool for pretty much every resource in the game that will make it more efficient and quicker and easier, and allows you to get the whatever you are trying to take. So we have come across some coal here, which is a great find early game, because this coal we can use to cook up our food, and we can also use it to make some light for when it gets dark, which I'm assuming it's going to start doing pretty soon. So let's grab some more stone while it's daytime. I want to try to, I will probably end up sleeping through the first night, but I do want to give a little while to show you kind of what goes on during the night, because sometimes you're not going to get sheep right away. You're not going to find sheep. You're not going to be able to get a bed, and you're going to actually have to survive your first night, and that can be a little dangerous. So let's grab a few more things here. This will probably be our first night hidey hole. A nice little hole in the ground where we can stay in here and not have to worry about mean things killing us. So that is a rather nice thing to do. Some people will build a starter house. They'll just build a big dirt house or different things. It's honestly completely optional what you want to do. I always usually end up in the side of a hill or in a hole like this for my first night, and then we'll worry about a starter house after we've collected a few more resources. Alright, so you can see the stars are now starting to shine out here. We're going to break our bed. Because I broke the bed, my respawn point has been reset, meaning if I die now, we start back over at spawn. And you can see we've already got our first hostile mob, the zombie, trying to show up and get in our way. Apparently I've got particles turned off, I guess. I need to check that or something. But we killed it. We got Monster Hunter. We've also got a creeper. That guy's mean. If he gets close enough, he will explode. So what I'm going to do is come over here and I'm just going to block off our entrance so that nothing can get down here. Now it's very dark in our tunnel. It is super dark. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 2 sticks that we have left. We're going to put coal on top of them to make torches. And with these torches, we now have light. Now, we're going to go ahead and grab our crafting table. We'll plop it down here. And with that stone, we're going to create a furnace by putting stone in every place except the middle. And we now have a furnace. We can cook up our food. But before we do that, I actually want to show you a simple way to get some charcoal if you don't find coal on your very first day. And that is to take an oak log and put it into the furnace, and then an oak plank and put it into the bottom section. That is where you put your fuel, and it's going to cook up this log and turn that log into a piece of charcoal, which does the exact same thing as coal. Coal and charcoal will cook 8 items. You see that we're already out of fuel. That plank didn't last. I think it does like 1.5. So I'm going to put a piece of coal in there, throw our mutton in there, and it'll cook up all 6 of those because it will do 8 at a time. And now I'm going to make some more sticks, and we're going to get some stone tools. We're going to upgrade, get our stone tools going, get a shovel like so, and an axe like so. We'll put this stuff over here, and we're starting to already get a lot of inventory. We're losing room in our inventory quite quickly. We got the upgrade for getting an upgrade, or the advancement for getting an upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 of the logs in here, get 8 planks, and do the same thing as the furnace and make ourselves a chest with the logs there. We can plop that down there, and now we've got a place to store all of our stuff. As I expand, you can see I can use the shovel and it will break that dirt quite quickly. The stone pickaxe will break this, we'll go through this stone a whole lot quicker than the wooden one will. And we can just expand out a little bit, give us a little more room in here so that we don't have to worry. I can hear the mean things up top. We're just going to go ahead and place a torch right here. And if you're surviving your first night here in Minecraft, you don't want to be out there with all the baddies, skeletons and endermen and zombies and creepers and spiders and all the bad things. Then I would recommend what you do is after you get your little tunnel or whatever you want to do with this, is to continue digging down. And I actually think I want to put this into the wall. So we're going to start digging down right here and creating ourselves a little bit of a mine to find some resources. The biggest thing we're looking for right now is more coal. Getting this extra stone is nice, but we do want to find this coal. And we also want to find iron pretty early on, because with iron, we can make ourselves a shield right away. And that is a super, super useful early game tool to help you survive. All right, so we ended up with 2 different coal veins as we were coming down here. You saw them kind of on both sides there. We ended up with this one, which gave us a pretty good chunk of coal, and this one, which gave us a lot more coal. They spawn in bigger veins, and then as we come on down here, we found some iron. You can kind of see it embedded into the stone here. The coal will give you coal directly. The iron, however, once you break it, it gives you iron ore. And this can spawn, I think, in anywhere from like 4 to 8 or 10 or something like that. It's not as much, but you can see we got 4 there, which is actually perfect for the first few things I like to build day 1 or day 2 as early as I can. So once we come back up here, we can take our food out of the furnace, and we're actually going to have to smelt this iron right now. So I'm going to put a piece of coal in there. You can put all the coal in there. It will only use what it needs. So we're wasting a little bit of coal there. We've only got 4 out of the 8 things it could smelt. So, but that's fine. We're going to take our first iron ingot. Boom. We've got acquired hardware. So we can make all kinds of things. You can see up there in the top corner. If we hit this little book icon, it will show us everything that we can make. This is just showing craftable things. So right now, we're going to take 2 more planks, and boom. You see that it opened it up a whole lot more once we put it in our inventory. We got a lot more things that we can now make. We can make doors, we can make walls, boats, trap doors, all this stuff. But we want to make the shield. The shield is simply an iron ingot in the top middle, then oak planks surrounding it, and then 1 single oak plank in the very bottom middle as well will give us our shield. And once we put that shield in our offhand, we can now hold right click and block things from trying to attack us. So this is a super, super useful early game tool. This will be the only episode where I don't have a resource pack. We talked about that in episode 0. Next episode, we will be adding in a resource pack that changes a few little things. Namely, we're going to be lowering that shield because it takes up a lot of the screen, and I don't particularly like that. So now we've got ourselves 3 more iron ingots, and with this one, we're going to make ourselves a bucket by making a small V down here. I love the bucket. I love everything about the bucket. The bucket, I will show you here in just a minute, is another one of the most useful tools in Minecraft. We reset our spawn point. Is it still nighttime? Yes, but it is actually almost day. So that may be why it won't let us sleep. Yep, you can only sleep during nights and thunderstorms. So it's nighttime, or it's daytime now, so we don't have to worry about that. And if you can hear that mob over there, that is a zombie. And if you're too close to hostile mobs, they won't let you sleep either. So we have managed to survive our first day in Minecraft. We've got food, we've got shelter, we've got ourselves a bed, we've got our tools, we've got a shield, and we've got ourselves a bucket, which I'm going to come out here, right click the water, and get myself a water bucket. Water buckets are one of the things I carry with me everywhere. That water you can now place anywhere you want to. You can use it for numerous things, and we'll get into all that throughout the remainder of this series. But I think that's going to be it. Oh, we got some bones over here. We got ourselves a bone and an arrow. Woo. Woo. There you are. That skelly, the undead mobs, like the skeleton, the zombie, they will actually burn up in the daytime. This guy's in the water, so he survived. But the other one didn't get so lucky, and he has allowed us to get a bone. We're just going to get these guys to fight. If one of them will attack the other, before you attack it, it will attack them instead. So we're just gonna sit there and do that, and boom, we've got ourselves some bones. We got some arrows. That is a very productive first day in Minecraft. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the channel so very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Hope y'all have an absolutely brotastic rest of your day. And until next time, have fun, be good, and we'll see you all later.